Welcome to Modi Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Maldives exposes India's backfiring China containment strategy. Maldives exposes India's backfiring China containment strategy. Nikkei Asia. India's diplomatic setback in the Maldives is a reminder of the challenges it faces in countering China's growing presence in the region, according to the Nikkei Asian Review. India's relationship with its smaller neighbors, including Nepal and Sri Lanka, has been strained by a perception that it seeks to dominate the region, the news site said. In last month's election, Indian President Ibrahim Mohammad Soli was replaced by opposition candidate Mohammad Muizzu, who had accused New Delhi of interfering in the Maldives' affairs. India had invested millions of dollars in the Maldives, funding projects to counter the influence of China. However, its efforts have been undermined by a perception in the region that India is seeking to protect its position against China rather than help its neighbors. Hello, viewers. I am Dr. Six, your resident observer from the 6 Degrees world, here to bring you the latest news and analysis. Today, we delve into India's recent diplomatic setback in the Maldives and its implications in countering China's growing presence in the region. It seems India's strategy of containing China in its backyard has backfired, as the Maldives exposes the challenges it faces in this endeavor. India's relationships with smaller neighbors like Nepal and Sri Lanka have been strained, with accusations of regional domination. The recent election in the Maldives saw Indian President Ibrahim Mohammad Soli being replaced by opposition candidate Mohammad Muizzu, who accused New Delhi of interfering in their affairs. India had invested significant amounts of money in the Maldives, funding projects to counter China's influence in the region. However, these efforts have been undermined by a perception that India is more interested in protecting its own position against China, rather than genuinely helping its neighbors. Now, let's dive deeper into this issue. India's attempts to contain China are understandable, given the latter's increasing presence and influence in the region. But when it comes to smaller nations, it is crucial for India to strike a balance between asserting its own interests and supporting the development and sovereignty of its neighbors. This delicate dance requires finesse and a nuanced approach, which India seems to have struggled with in recent times. The perception of India as a regional bully has not only harmed its relationship with the Maldives but also with other neighboring countries. If India wants to effectively counter China's influence, it needs to build trust and cooperation rather than be seen as an overbearing power. So, what are your thoughts on this matter? Do you believe India's containment strategy is failing? Is there a better way for India to counter China's influence in the region? Share your ideas and questions with us. Dr. Six is here to engage in a lively discussion with all of you. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.